Let the games begin. Respiration by me, Bane.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan.
And I have big plans for you, glucose. Glycolysis is the first stage of respiration. One glucose molecule is activated
No one cared who I was.
till my 6-carbon chain was activated. One ATP is hydrolyzed, and the phosphate group released is attached to carbon 6 to form glucose 6-phosphate. This isomerizes to fructose 6-phosphate.
Was getting isomerized part of your plan?
Of course.
Another ATP is hydrolyzed, and the phosphate released is attached to carbon 1, creating hexose 1,6-bisphosphate. This is split into 2 molecules of triose phosphate.
Ah, yes! I was wondering what would break first. Your spirit?
Or your carbon chain. Each triose has 2 hydrogens removed. This involves enzymes and a coenzyme. Dehydrogenase and NAD.
Powerful agents to the uninitiated.
Each triose phosphate loses a phosphate group, forming pyruvate. Next is the Links reaction and the Krebs cycle. The pyruvate is taken from the previous step of respiration, and 2 H+ ions are removed to reduce NAD. CO2 is removed by pyruvate decarboxylase. This leaves acetate, which binds to coenzyme A, transporting it to the Krebs cycle. The coenzyme then dissociates, brother. The acetate binds with oxaloacetate to create citrate.
Your precious
Acetate.
gratefully accepted. We will need it.
After a series of intermediate compounds, oxaloacetate is reformed.
What's created in the Krebs?
2 CO2s are created.
What else?
3 reduced NAD and 1 reduced FAD.
And ATP?
Ah yes, everyone forgets that 1 ATP is produced in the Krebs. Finally, we have reached the last stage of respiration, the electron transport chain. Produced NAD carries hydrogen ions and electrons to complex 1. This is a coenzyme called NADH dehydrogenase. The electrons pass from one carrier to the next in a series of redox reactions. I freaking love redox reactions! Reduced FAD donates 2 electrons to the electron transport chain at complex 2. The hydrogen ions from reduced NAD move across the inner membrane to the intermembrane space. And what does this create?
An electrochemical gradient across the intermembrane space.
And what else does this result in?
A pH gradient.
a pH gradient. Thank you, good students. The hydrogen ions pass through a channel that is associated with ATP synthase. This movement is called chemiosmosis. I freaking love chemiosmosis! These hydrogen ions drive the rotational part of ATP synthase, which results in oxidative phosphorylation, producing our energy carrier ATP. Now some people say that the hydrogens from reduced FAD pass into the intermembrane space. Do not listen to this B-Tech rubbish. Let me tell you the truth about the hydrogens from reduced FAD from the words of the best biology teacher, me, Bane. The hydrogen ions from reduced FAD, along with 4 electrons from complex 4 and 2 hydrogen ions from chemiosmosis, combine with oxygen to produce water. And this is the end of respiration. Now go forth and pass your biology exams and any coursework on this topic. But for heaven's sake, do not drop any marks on respiration. I hope you have enjoyed learning this as much as I have enjoyed teaching it.